Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfstar channel to this Elementalism stream summary. Yes, this was a lot and my software died on me. Henrik streamed 6 hours again. 6 hours. And special thanks for Canopo for helping a lot, really a lot with this thing. But a 6-hour long stream is just too much for a schedule that is running on a Wednesday. I mean, and if it's on Thursday, I can at least do it on the weekend. But now, no chance. Do it like a druid on the... Okay, yeah, we are drifting away. And another problem here, I can't record anything with my Nvidia GeForce experience. It's just fucking broken. It wouldn't let me record anything from Henrik's video today. Holy fucking crap, everything is going down to shit. And the time pressure is on. The video must be online in 45 minutes. Holy fuck. But at least I have the summarized text at least. But I will include the important ones with Henrik saying in the next video. So now directly to the random questions and answers text. Henrik will now be streaming on Wednesdays, like he did the last 3 times as well. This is now a regular thing. They have 3 important milestones next patch: Elementalism, Sieging and TC. The Elementalism won't get a new dungeon to get spells, but there will be various ways to get and master the new spells. The hard part will be knowing how and where to get each one. Fun fact, Henrik's throat has been hurting after a cold and he's having a tea. Elementalism should be more obtainable to solo players. I guess Star Wars will do something about that. Elementalism spells won't be changed in gameplay sense. So there will be spells that have a colliding force. For example, you can throw a fireball, and when a fireball in its way hits something, then it will get hit. They are testing a patch to fix wolves and dire wolves. They change the cost creature control of having them. Yeah, because 7 wolves at once is a little bit overkill in my opinion. They are still searching for new developers, but it takes time to educate them and find the correct people for that. So they still hire people, so please apply if you have decent skills. They are planning on adding some special abilities depending on the group of weapons you're fighting with: spears, pole swords, maces, etc. They have a unique ping system that fucks up a bit the range of the weapon, but they can only improve little things there. Fire arrows should be added to TC. Poison comes later with the assassination skills and backslash, etc. One fun fact from me here: fire arrows were pretty funny. You craft fire arrows, you take normal arrows, and you combine palm oil, for example, with bandages. Then you combine these, then you combine the arrows with that thing. Then you took the arrow and the bow, and you really hold it over a campfire. You don't press the use button, you just hold it over a campfire, and it lights up, and you can fire it. That was pretty awesome. They add new effects to Alchemy, Purify Potion, Magic Reflect Potion, etc. And they add this, they will change the chugging the potion system. And you will drink a certain amount of units at a time, depending on the type of potion. Purify depending on how strong is the poison corrupt on you. You will have to chuck a certain amount of units. Magic Reflect, that is depending on the unit you get more duration, etc. Of course, a detailed video of that will come out when this system comes. The weather system regarding stamina is pretty fucked up, so they disabled it until they will patch it. Yeah, it broke some stuff, and it created a huge imbalance between people. With the veteran system, you will be able to specialize in more skills. You can mix purify effects on potions with other healing effects. They will add more counter gameplay. They will add bleeding effects. There will be powerful effects on stuff with rare materials. This sounds pretty promising and interesting, but again, no specific details. Some zones are bugged and you cannot build in them. They will try to repair that. There will also be some defense potions for magic and physical damage. They will keep adding counter tactics to make the game more balanced. There will be some abilities to break through the parries and blocks, the strength system Henrik mentioned once. There will be also a special bow ability, like speeding up the time to shoot, parry with the bow, and shoot more than 1 arrow at a time. In the future, there will be some tools to manage high-level monsters that normally you couldn't control. There will be throwable potions. Some could dismount players by exploding. They will try to fix an exploit for the Risar dungeon in which you would ignore every Risar and only get the loot in the chests. With the TC update, you will be able to build your own city with your own rules, with your own guards, with his own taxes, and with own NPCs, basically like Mortal Online 1. They want to add a meteor event that will be able to be seen from everywhere across the continent. Just to explain it to you in short, it will drop, for example, a Lupium meteor, and you can farm Lupium there. There will also be artifacts. Artifacts will be dropped also from the sky, and you can build special buildings with territorial control to get power from that artifacts. For example, a pet leveling artifact where you can level your pet nearly every minute, I guess it was, but just some additional information. Okay, also hammers will have the crush bypass parry attack. This is a strength system Hendrik mentioned, that if you have massive force you can hit through parries more or less. Haven will be free to play after the epic release. Hendrik also answered the question about fast travel. If you want to know that in detail, it's linked in the description. Chirp noises in Colored Forest may give you a strike on Twitch or YouTube if you going there and just recording the sound and stuff like that, so please be careful. They will keep adding points of interest. There will be ways to secure your cities from spies. Like, some areas are accessible only if you have a specific guild role. Just a fun fact for Star World, that is not how you protect from spies, bro. Anyway, they're working on paths for pets inside houses and structures. There are decent meal fighters that are working at Star World. Bring them to the next tournament, Henrik. We want to see them. Henrik plays Mortal Online undercover often. Farming and breeding will not be in the first TC patch, probably a second TC patch. Henrik, you said breeding will be in the game very shortly after the release, and here we are. But I get it, Star Wars has important stuff to do, so yeah. They plan on optimizing the FPS for the client. The reputation standing system will be worked to be more linear. If you have good standings, you will get discounts. If you have bad standings, you will have to pay more and stuff like that. Also some relations with the NPCs, but more to that on the upcoming videos. Mortal will try to mimic the security system from EVE Online with the guarded zones and stuff like that. They will also work on the new player experience. There are no plans for a mech support yet. Also some very interesting info. The Tindram docks are coming back eventually. Why eventually? I don't know why he said that. But we expect the Tindram docks because they were in Mortal Online 1, Henrik. There will maybe an anniversary event if they have the time for that. They are trying to find a music producer for Mortal Online if they can't find one that suits for Mortal Online, considering the first author is working on Valheim music. They're also working on to make the combat less clunky and more fluid with special moves and stuff like that. And they charge attack. And if you want to switch directions during a charge, that you can switch the direction without need to charge again. So this could revolutionize the combat, like it. Then the combat would be like in Kingdom Come, when I remember it correctly. Subs will be active after the epic game release. Henrik also insulted some other MMOs like always. Henrik also claimed the toxicity of the community was way higher in Mortal Online 1. And Henrik was also talking about some real life haters that really caused some problems, but now with MO2 it's nicer, he said. With Unreal Engine 5 they will improve the optimization of the network, the FPS issues, and some more stuff will be fixed. The level streaming, the loading issues, and many little improvements. There will also be a macro system introduced like it was in Mortal Online 1, where you could write a comment in the chat, for example, and put it on an icon and do it on your hotbar, that every time you press the hotbar key you will more or less spam that in the chat. Or that command in the chat. They won't make a Mortal Royale again. Yeah, they actually did that. That was like PUBG, but with Mortal. Torches that are attached to your belt will come, that you can have your hands free. There will be some enhancements for weapons. They will also increase the light for the campfires. And special thanks for the time you watched this. My software died, I'm pretty sorry for that, but very thanks to Canopo again for helping a lot with this stream summary. Holy shit, everything is fucked up. I can't even record, my audio is broken, and my PC is not working correctly, and it crashes every hour nearly. Anyway, I will make a special video with Hendrik's statements about some of these stuff. I'm pretty sorry. Anyway, I hope you liked that, so please leave a like and subscribe. Would be awesome. Also ring the bell. Also special thanks to all the supporters, of course: Carmel, Professor O, Lukario, Anonymous, Slamif Gaming, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Mip, Cologne, Bulldog, Canopo, you, and all the others, of course. Always remember to Elementalism and software update your system hard. I mean, party hard, and goodbye.